I hope that's better. I've been having some issues with the audio lately, so I hope that's okay now. Alright, good. Let's go. So the first thing is to get the first magic container of the game in the cave down here. And ideally I want a pea bag to drop in here. Nope. So this means that I'm probably gonna have attack 3 when I'm placing the crystal in Palace 1. The only way I'm gonna get attack 4 out of Palace 1 now is to get 2 pea bags, two 200 pea bags in Palace 1. It might happen, but it's pretty rare. So in this house, you get the first spell of the game, which is the shield spell. And that can be useful in Palace 1. There are a lot of enemies that does a lot of damage to you when you just have life 1 or life 2. So, since I didn't get the pea bag, I'm gonna be skipping a couple of enemies that I would have killed if I got the pea bag. Because no matter what, I'm gonna have to get those 200 pea bags in the palace to get attack 4. Alright, we got the first... we got the bubble skip. You can skip some of those fixed encounters by getting enemies on top of them. You're gonna see that encounter on the way back now. It's full of insta-death pits and bubbles coming from the bottom. So that's why you want to skip it on the way down to the heart. And it saves a lot of time too. Alright, pretty good so far. And the reason you want attack 4 is basically you can skip a lot of enemies in the next palace of the game. If you have attack 3, you're gonna have to kill pretty much everything in Palace 2. And this palace is usually my demise in PB attempts. Just because you take so much damage from the enemies. I mean, those blue slimes does a whole bar of damage when you have just life 1 or life 2. I'm gonna try to be careful not to take the wrong level here either, because that will suck. Right. Just take that safe, not to lose the beam sword here. Ah, that was slow. I was gonna jump that skull bubble, but the bot pattern kinda screwed me there. And I was not supposed to do that. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to do this the safe way. Nope. So that was the first big drop, and I didn't get the P-bag, so now there's no chance of getting attack 4. So it's gonna be attack 3 after this palace. Unfortunately, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna try to skip an enemy at the end of this palace now that I usually kill, just because that gives me one extra big drop in Death Mountain. Gives me a better chance of catching up. Alright, that was slow. That was slow too. Ah, okay. I skipped him, but I got hit. But that's fine. Just one hit. So this is the first boss of the game, Horsehead. He can be a bit of a douche from time to time, like that. If you slightly mistime the jumps. But he's not that bad. Right, 8:16 I think it was Palace 1, that's fine. And if you want to see something cool, donate for the hard mode of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That's a pretty cool speedrun. So what I got there was the trophy, which is a quest item you needed to get a jump spell in the town that I'm walking to right now. And the jump spell is required to get through the next cave, so even if it's not 100%, you can't skip it. Yeah, so as I said, the idea was to have Scavenger commentate with me, but I can't get into Discord for some reason. So I couldn't get a hold of him. So excuse the the commentary from time to time. I might be kind of quiet at some places, but I'll do my best. Whoops, almost took the wrong level there. Ow, that's bad. Okay. You got a point. Ah, no. Optimally, you would... Whoa, that's bad. You don't want to get any encounters when you walk to Bagu's house right here. Okay, only one. That's fine. So that's Bagu. If you want to know what he says, I am Bagu. No, Bagu is my name. Show my note to Riverman. And the Riverman lives in the next town, and he lets you pass the water to go into Death Mountain. $12.17 Lifetown. And what I found right there was the mirror. This lady right here lost her mirror, and I found it. And giving it back lets you get the life spell from this house. Oops. Yeah, and if you haven't, you should check out the schedule. There are a lot of cool speedruns coming up. And a lot of donation incentives for them to change them up, or you can choose the file name for Zelda 1, for example. So, into Death Mountain. Whoa, okay. No! I messed up. Oh, okay. I got a jar anyway. Oh, the pea bag. I wanted that. So I got a red jar from the blue boomerang guy right there. Optimally, I would have gotten a pea bag, but nope. But there are two more big drops in that mountain, so not to worry yet. Damn it. I messed up a bit there, but not too bad. Okay, good room. Wow, another red jar. That's not good. I really hope I get a pea bag from the next one. Whoa, okay. That was kind of bad, but it worked out. So I have another big drop coming up on the next enemy. And keep your fingers crossed for a pea bag. Oops. Oh my god, another red jar, really? I'm in a bit of a trouble here. If I don't get a pea bag from the next drop, I think I have 2 more chances. One in the Heart Cave and one in Palace 2. Maybe 2 in Palace 2. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, it is a fun game. It's giving a lot of unfair criticism, in my opinion. Worst case scenario, I might have to go with attack 7 instead of attack 8 in this run. I really hope I don't have to do that, but you never know. And I duck in and out of these caves to reset the monster encounters, so I don't have to be dragged into any encounters on the way to this cave. Ah, dang it. I wanted to kill that guy to get some extra experience. Might have to pay for that now. Right. And now I'm gonna do kind of a safety strat. I'm gonna pick up this extra life that I never do in PB attempts. But in case stuff goes wrong later on, it's nice to have one more life. Nope, that's not good. Are you gonna do this? Okay. So I take an encounter on that tile to make this walk to Medicine Cave completely without encounters. Unless I get... Oh my god! Jesus, I messed up. The D-pad didn't like me. We'll see what happens now. Probably one more. Okay, we got lucky. The idea was to go from that boulder to this cave without encounters, but I messed up. Nope, that's not good. I don't need to lose any more experience. So in this town you get two things. You get one sword technique, which is the down stab, one of the most useful things in this game. And you get the fairy spell, also one of the most useful things. The down stab is pretty cool. You can, as long as you're in the air and press the down button, you do a little down stab, and it's an attack without any cooldown time, so you can attack as fast as you can mash the down button while you're in the air, like this. So if you get inside an enemy's hitbox, you can kill them pretty quickly. And that walk I did right there, out of the town, that is to manipulate the monsters, so I won't get any encounters on the way to this cave. It's not 100% certain to get it, but... Oh, nice. P-bag. I would like one more P-bag inside Palace 2 to be sure about getting attack 6 out of the palace. Hey Vasilis! 802. Okay. Alright, good spawns. No! Dang. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Ow, that's not good. I hesitated a bit there on the first enemy to get a better pattern out of this guy. So even if the kill was slower, it made the room a lot safer and easier to get past the second guy. Okay. And I cast Fairy there after grabbing the key out of safety. That room can be pretty trolly at times. Of course, a red jar. This is not good. Please don't. Okay. The reason I killed that bot was that if you don't, the last iron knuckle in this room can despawn. And you don't want that happening when you're short on experience. Ah, dang it. Oops. Ooh. That helps. I should be fine now. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I just need like 60 more experience to be safe, and that's no problem. Oops. Whoa! That was my mistake. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're on pace, but we need to kill some extra guys in Palace 3 too. But that's fine. Palace 2 was the big problem. No, come on. Stupid encounters. Okay. Couldn't get rid of him. This is one of the most RNG heavy places in the game. Walking through the swamp is really slow and it's really hard to get away from the enemies. Ow! What the? You know what, let's grab that. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I don't need that. Oops. Come on. Nope, apparently not. Yeah, it can be troublesome sometimes. Oops. So that's the jackhammer move, as we call it. You downstab really quickly when you get into that guy's hitbox. You can kill him in a couple of seconds. Ah, dang it. Nope. So that statue head can either be a red jar or an iron knuckle. I wanted to see if it was a red jar since I didn't have any magic left. Oh, okay. No drop. So that pea bag, that was unnecessary since I already have enough experience. Whoa, okay. Nope. So this is another RNG part of the run. There's a long way you have to walk now without getting encounters. Most of this part is usually pretty safe, but there are some places that can really mess things up for you. Okay, that was one part. Those guys can randomly walk into you and there's not much you can do. Okay, good spawn. And that was the other one. I got good spawns, so I could avoid them. And this is the town where you get the fire spell. And the only thing you need to do is get water from that fountain and give it to this lady. And you get pretty much a useless spell. But since it's 100%, you have to get it. And this is one of the towns where it's actually faster to walk out the same way you came and than to just walk through the town. Every other town you just walk straight through. Alright, good spawns in the first two. Nice. Oh, you never seen a Zelda 2 speedrun? I hope you enjoy it. And this child right here is... you have to rescue that child because giving the child back to its mother or something, or grandmother, gives you a spell in the next town. And that's why you have to get it, even when it's so far out of the way. So you have to walk over to this island, walk back to the town, and then walk back to the maid's island again to get to the palace. Alright, we got the first encounter skip too. That's good. That saves a lot of time. Oh, we got the second one too. Even if it was a back spawn. Oops. Seemingly random cursing. Yeah. And this is a trick pretty recently discovered by a runner named Highlander. You can usually not ferry down that chimney. You have to walk around and use jump spell to get on top of the ceiling. But Highlander discovered that if you hold down as you cast fairy spell, you can ferry down the chimney. And that saves time. And now we got the reflect spell. And there's pretty much only one use for it. It can be useful at some places, but you have to get it to kill the next boss in the game. The only way to hurt the boss is to reflect his magic back at him. No, I missed it. Okay, we'll go through it. Alright, we got the second one. Ah, nope. The guy followed me. Not much I could do there. Nope, what the hell? I thought I pressed down. Yep, the next boss is named Robed Douche. That's right. And he usually lives up to that name. He can be really douchey. In the next palace, I'm gonna take a couple of deaths to refill my magic and to save some time. Oops. And this palace is kind of unique in that it branches off into two sides. The right side, which I'm going to first, contains the boots, which lets you walk on certain tiles of water. And the left side, when you go all the way back up again, the left side contains the boss of the palace. Whoops. Let's hope for a jar here. Okay, nice. That lets us ferry the boots and have enough magic for the next room like this to get a key. It saves a couple of seconds. Usually you can take a death abuse there too, but I want to take this pretty safe in case I screw up or the game tries to troll me later on. I did it, okay. So by ferrying the items, you don't have to look at the little animation where Link holds up the item and celebrates to the little tune. Just picks up the item right away instead. So in this room, we're gonna take the first planned death. To get back some magic and to save a few seconds. Ah! Got surrounded. So now we're done on the right side of the palace. Now we go all the way back up, past the elevator where we started, and start going to the left. Alright, I queued up jump already. Hey, damage done. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, jump spell. And this is the room where we're gonna take the next planned death of the run. It's going pretty well, as for what it is. I got attack 3 out of Palace 1 and didn't get any P-bags until the Heart Cave before Palace 2. But it worked out. We got the levels we needed. Let's see if this works. Nope. Denied. That was dumb. I did not want to kill that guy. Alright. Wouldn't have mattered. The drop would have been here anyway. Yep, okay. Let's see how the rogue douche behaves. 1 missed shot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not too bad. Since I got the big drop here, I shouldn't really go for the next trick I'm gonna try to, but since it's a marathon, I want to show it off if I can. It's called the Eco Key, and you get the first key in the palace in a way that you shouldn't be able to. And if I miss it, it's gonna cost me some time, because I won't have enough magic for another room later on. So I'm gonna have to grind for some enemies if I miss it. But let's try. It's all in good fun. So, attack 8, that's the highest you can level any of the 3. Oh, we got it! That's the way. Usually you're supposed to ferry here, all the way through the room and go back for the key. But if you do that, cast jump and manage to take a damage boost up there, you save like 10 to 12 seconds. That's one of the things I was worried about in this run, so that was cool to get. Oh, okay. Alright, very nice room too. That room can really troll you and just stack blocks on the left side of the room, and you won't be able to reach the key for like 20 seconds or something. Oh, nice. Let's do that. Alright, good spawns of those magos. This is kind of funny. In the Japanese version of the game, in this room, that guy right there is actually a refight with Horsehead, the boss of Palace 1. I don't know why they removed that. That was kind of cool. Wow, okay. Okay. Runner's choice. Really? That's cool. Is the Return to Castle Wolfenstein incentive met? Whoops, that's bad. Alright, put it to Return to Castle Wolfenstein hard mode. Thank you, Mr. Cav55, for that. That's nice of you. Very generous. Hey, Justin! Ouch. Whoops. Alright. Wow. All the Mago kills. Nope. Okay. Hey, Antii85, however you pronounce that. Ouch. Alright. It's also my birth year. Okay, what's gonna come up now is I'm gonna grab the heart up here, and then I'm gonna try to do a manipulation to get past the first fence skip. Beneath the river devil. Exactly, it's called the river dance. I'm gonna take one step back, like that, and then hesitate before walking down on that spad. Yep. The fairy messed it up. The fairy messed it up. Let's see if I can get to the cave and reset the monsters. We'll give it one more shot. Alright, we got it. That wasted a little time, but doesn't really matter. I think I got something on my Streamlab. Thank you for whoever that was and what you did. I can't see if it is a follow or what it is, but thank you so much. Oh, nice! Got the jar. Yimmer Yams, thank you for the follow. I hope you will enjoy the stream. So in this town there are 3 things to get. There's this, the spell called Spell, which does weird things. Mostly it turns most enemies into bots, those little blue slimes. Which seems like a bad deal, but at a later part of the game it's kind of useful if you don't know what to do. But mainly it makes this little temple appear, and you can get the magical key. Yeah, you should have seen the the beginning of the run, Justin. I got attack 3 out of Palace 1, and the first P-bag I got was in Heart Cave before Palace 2. So it's been kind of a up and down run. Oops. But mostly it's been kind of good. Yes, it's actually possible. You can get clues from the townspeople that tell you what to do, but of course some of the clues are kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. Ephus Mathus, thank you for the follow. But it is possible with only the clues to get through. Liam Piper with the follow too, thank you so much. Didn't get it. It's possible to get past those... Oh my god. To get past those encounters if you have good timing. But I don't. Apparently. Mr. Cab55, thank you for the follow too. Whoops, why did I hit that? Nope. Let's just kill that guy. Get rid of that level up screen. Three more lives. I have so many lives now, so even if things go wrong and I don't get a red jar in this palace, I can't take a death abuse to get back my magic, so not to worry. I'm just gonna use jump here too. Ren Dude, thank you for the follow too. You got a follow train. Thank you. Got the red jar right away. Let's see if I can get the quick kill on this guy. I usually can't. Alright, we got the quick dismount, but got hit. But that's fine. That was a good kill. Tillbaka till nästtiden. Tack för att du följer mig. Tänk så gulligt. Lijalik, thank you for the follow too. Thank you so much, guys. Ah, okay. That's fine. Nope. Oops. Okay. Daniel Collin, thank you for the follow too. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, as it said in the chat, don't forget to donate if you can spare some money, a couple of dollars. There's still some pretty cool incentives for some of the games, so check that out on the schedule. Ah. Okay. He does have a sweet motorcycle. Okay, I'm gonna try to... I'm not gonna go for the crazy strat, but I think I can one-cycle this guy. Like that. That's a pretty safe way to one-cycle that boss. And by the way, if anybody in the chat want to learn this game, we have a Zelda 2 crew on Twitch. So if you have any questions about the game or this category, just ask away in the chat now, or ask any member of that crew. And here's the final spell of the game. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people in the Zelda 2 crew, so... and any of them will gladly ask any questions. Ah, lost the beam sword. What I'm doing here when I'm stopping, I'm skipping fixed encounters that are all over this place, and they are really difficult to go through and really long, so there is no one that actually does them. Everybody skips them. Even if you miss them a couple of times, it's still worth... Whoops. Still worth going for them. Okay, only 20 left. That was worth it. Just do that. Alright, and we're inside the last palace of the game. Homestretch. Hey, Rep. Rep right there is one of the most knowledgeable people of this game. He's like Gandalf of Zelda 2. So if you have any questions, he's the perfect person to ask. Oops. That was bad. Ah. I had to take Magic 8 a bit earlier than I wanted to, but that's fine. Right. know what, let's fairy this. We have the magic. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's just go. Screw that jar. That statue right there is the same thing. It's wow. It's 50-50 if you get a red jar or a bird knight. That was a bad room. Hoping you get past the rest up until the bridge now. Hey Mossern, yes, go Sweden! Alright. I should have upstabbed that guy. Would have been faster. I'm gonna take another planned death in this palace. In a little bit. Just to refill the magic and get back my health. There goes my PB. It's pretty close actually. Thinking about what happened at the beginning of the run. Okay. So this is the second to last boss of the game. And it's Thunderbird. And it's the hardest boss of the game too. Ah. I actually messed up in the beginning of the fight. That's not how you're supposed to do that, but it worked. Yes, I got attack 3 out of Palace 1 and didn't get a single P-bag drop up until the Heart Cave before Palace 2. So I had to kill pretty much everything in Palace 2. See if I can get this. Alright. It was kind of a solid run, aside from the beginning. Thank you so much for the GGs, and thank you for the follows. I really appreciate that. I was kind of worried in the beginning of the run when when everything went the wrong way, but let's see here. See who's up next. Yeah, it was a good time for a marathon run. Absolutely. I'm happy with that. Okay, next up, Return to Castle Wolfenstein by Hoyo. I think you have a couple of more minutes to reach the goal, and I think we're $40 short of hard mode. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream here and leave it to Svenne and Cot Power to say some things before Hoyo starts this run. So thanks for tuning in, and keep donating for your favorite games and incentives. And keep watching the marathon. It's gonna be some fun games coming up, so take care, guys. Bye bye.